we're back, and today is going to be a pillar chase today, so, it's exciting to come back to the game after a while. Let's go ahead and do this, and that should take care of it. Hey. Very excited. Oh, it actually keeps, whatever you had last selected. That's good. We're doing good. We actually got to do some workouts today. Which is kind of like the first time in a while that we've actually done proper workouts. So, overall, pretty happy. Do this real quick.
Oh, not that one.
There. But yeah, it was nice being able to do some exercises. We're absolutely worn out though, like 100% on that, but Also, give us a second. We're gonna go have noise proof a bit. We'll be right back. Looks like you'll be phosphorus right with Samsonite. It's been a while. Yeah, it has been a while since we've done pillar chase stuff. Oh, no audio. Maybe we'll hear it in a second or something. Or not. Yeah, how dark this game is. We may end up having to look for like a setting on stream. And so we can potentially make it a little bit brighter. We always notice how dark it is. It always feels so much brighter on our screen. That could also be for a couple of reasons, but I think the main problem... I don't really... which one you are, because your avatar is different. I only memorize the old avatar. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. We are lucky that that West player is so generous not to kill us. It's, normally, might be dead by now, probably. Your position is known. Target that vent. I think it's arcade room. Yep, it was arcade room. Glad that we could recall that detail. It is a fun match. Hey, that's good to hear. The squawk is endless. You know, at least there's audio. There was audio present. I'll take it. But yeah, we'll have to see if we can find like a brightness filter of any kind to make it a little bit easier on everyone. You know what? We're not gonna question it. Don't chase us, please. We're not done with our objective, and we'd like to do that. Okay. We're just gonna, you know, walk over here. No telling. If he ends up joining, he ends up joining. Otherwise, you know, it's like that. well, you have a purple torso. Right, this is the perfect opportunity to see if we can find a way to adjust the brightness. Let's see. Maybe this would be a good way of doing it. That doesn't seem like the most effective way. We're not actually sure about that. That helps. We'll keep it around 45. There. So now you should pretty much be able to see the same quality that we see, if not a little bit better actually. Yeah, you should be able to see slightly better than us. Yep, figured. But yeah. You should have slightly better vision than us even on that. Remember to stay hydrated and drink plenty of water, by the way. Sounds like a guarded cafeteria to us. Yup, guard cafeteria. Whenever we say something, it just repeats. Like in what way? Can you describe the way it's repeating? Because depending on how it is, we can try to fix it. Or are you just referring to the fact that we typically repeat whatever we say? Yeah, to our knowledge, that is apparently tied to autism, so... And we're very much on the spectrum, so... It's probably that. It's probably that. Trying to take our hormones. What do you mean?
It's time to have some fun with Uncle Samson.
Go. That's a very fast load. We ain't get time to drink some water. Well, I guess we're going without water for our hormones right now. That's okay. We can handle it pretty well. Just gonna go and grab that. I feel like that'll be handy later. If we find time, we may even be able to take our ADHD meds on top of that. Doesn't sound too hard. We should probably get going. Don't want Samsonite telling us a bit. Don't want to be an easy target for him. Because we would. Once we get to the final, like, instrument to fix and repair, we can probably take our hormones then. Because we don't think Samsonite will be as threatening up there. So that's the closest door. Oh, well actually, no, he's actually quite threatening, isn't he? I'm gonna take our ADHD meds. Drink some water. Mm. Is it possible that you may want to refresh the stream potentially? And see if maybe that's just a double audio layover that's happening, potentially? Because that sounds very likely. Because Twitch is a bit buggy, admittedly. And so it can have a lot of things like that. That may potentially solve your issue. Yeah, it was not fun running away from Samsonite mid-water drink. Hide and seek. Some Kiki. Yeah, Twitch can occasionally just kind of bug out like that and have double audio issues. We've had problems with YouTube actually, to where it's like we'll be watching like a video or something and suddenly a different video lays over it somehow. I don't even know how that's possible, but it happens. Hello. Really good ankle break. Just a little bit more time. There we go. Oh, that's what we were looking for. You're gonna waste all of your stamina. was a fun first round. Okay. Pretty sure I know which one it is. That's the thing with the Vita Mimic, is that Vita Mimic is a bit faster than that player, but you can usually hear Vita Mimic from a good distance away. Especially if you have the Boxer skin. You can definitely hear Vita Mimic. Man, we can't wait until XXXIX comes back. We need him. Man, we were just trying to do our objective. That's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. That's just, man. Yep. All because that wheel was not turning when we absolutely needed it to. Man, it's rough. Oh, your lighter is the same as mine. Are you referring to the flashlight? Because if so, we think you're higher up on that. You know what? Oh, I'll go with Donka shot. Feels more accurate. Don't believe so, but we did line up the stream. Like, we can have, we can show the actual filter difference. So, like, if we were to go here, if you're looking at the stream, you'll see this. There is a significant color difference. So, normally it's that dark, but we brightened it up to be more accurate to what we're seeing on our end. So, you should be able to see it a smidge better. But we don't know about the graphics because, to our knowledge, the graphics are at the highest, so it's not really a difference there on any of that. But yeah, we did make it to where it's a bit easier to actually look at on stream versus it being one of the hardest things to actually tell what's going on. But yeah, normally it is substantially darker on stream. It's like, usually we don't have to adjust it in any way, but this game kind of requires it. because it really does rely on war factor, which is making everything very dark. Nilo is a bit spooky on this map, but if we play our cards right, we won't even be detected half the time. Good call to go to the soul first. Maybe they won't run this way. Good. They didn't. Good placement by the Nilo. I'm gonna try to avoid touching that puddle for a bit. Yeah, you should be able to see a game a smidge better than us. Because we basically just raised the gamma, so that you can actually see. Watch out. Unfortunate. Maybe they're going after someone else right now. Unfortunate. We tried. Why is that head there? That doesn't even make any sense. I shouldn't even have that. That's weird. I don't know what's going on there. It should be standard head, you know? Why does that look so off? Now let's go for that. There. Well, next time it'll be able to fix itself. It is indeed your turn. I don't know why that had equipped itself. Oh, Black Sun. That's a pretty good map for Vita Mimic. It's very laggy. Yeah. Imagine all the particle effects that are going on there. Definitely introduce a lot more lag. I was like very excited to see the Vita Mimic in actual play. Like whenever the new model comes out. Oh, this is death. Oh, we need to get out of here, people. Like we know Death Valley whenever we see it. Seems about right. There. That's all 8 rings. Ooh, that person's out of stamina. It's very unfortunate for them. You never want to be out of stamina for Vita Mimic if you can help it. Person died. Yeah, that's more like it. Is everyone just disconnecting from the server or something? I swear, people nowadays just cannot handle losing. Like, you're bound to lose if you play games. It's just like that. Some games are better, some games are worse. But man, I practically emptied the server. Unless whenever people die, they just get removed from the list, but we don't recall that feature, and it would kind of negate the entire idea of having the death icon. Which would make no sense to even have in that case. I'm just gonna head this way. And it's like how, yeah, everyone's just left. What does that accomplish? infinite loop. We know that pain very well. It's not really a strong way to go about it. Yeah, that loop is incredibly unfavorable for the monster. There we go. But yeah, no, it's like everyone just left. It's like, wait. Yeah, that's an infinite in this game, unfortunately. But yeah. It sucks that literally everyone left the lobby. It's like, man, they're just trying to have fun and play this game, you know? And everyone just leaves. This Wist is going to have a field day. We need to get the shelter. So we know what the game plan is. We go up here. We head down here. We head up here. We head back down here. Hey, at least more people joined. Over here. Curious. We could use that, which would be better. Don't really care as much on that. I think most people are probably just going to use our GP or the Infinity Gauntlet skin. We do like that. You like that silver look to that one. I don't think anything just beats old classic green on that. Of course, this doesn't really apply to anything. Honestly, probably just gonna stick with default on that. That's fine. MX in my world doesn't sound that bad. It's just mainly because we find it funny. The MX player is going after you 100%, man. You do not mess with an MX player like that. MX players have some serious dedication to killing one person no matter what. That's just a fact. So it's like once an MX player sets their mind on someone, they set their mind on you. It's not really much changing that, so everyone else is pretty much safe. Aside from that person. Yep. We jumped, we jumped, we jumped, we jumped, we jumped. Hey buddy, you went, no, you went just, you know, hack someone over that, would you? Oh. That was great. Huh? Huh? No. We need to see something real quick. That happened. Oh yeah, do that again. Man. Just a sudden, like, shock of memory. It's nothing too crazy. Well then. Everyone just suddenly left, huh? What did they even say? No, free games on Roblox. Oh. Also, you're gonna take in the map since everyone left. There's really nothing actually over here. So 7. Very sad match, honestly, that there wasn't more people. matches like that, we just end up just doing whatever. Looking at pretty much whatever is there. Maybe. Not really know. Okay. It's gonna be this way. Oh hey, the lobby's filled up. Wonder how quickly it's going to drain. London. In London is kind of like a dungeon, we're not gonna lie. They're like interchangeable. Have we watched MX Records? We don't believe we've seen any, like, big records with MX. So, it's pretty much a first for us on that. How many times are we gonna have to send that message? Oh, Jeff, we didn't realize you were right there. You gotta announce your presence more, man. I thought he's on the other side of the wall. Fair enough, Jeff. Oh, you're talking about, recodes. Gotcha. We have seen it, and we don't really know how I feel about it personally. Because there's a few ways that we can interpret it as to how it's going to, you know, be. But at the same time, we don't really know. Because there's a few ways that they could end up going. We personally don't like the idea of giving MX yet another ability, whenever he really doesn't need one. So, that's kind of the take that we have on that. We don't think he needs a grab ability. If anything, a weaker monster could utilize a grab better. Like, let's look at an example here. Like, Oni could use it, but they would need to, like, nerf the damage output of Oni on that. And so you can just grab and toss survivors. Which would make more sense for Oni versus something like MX. MX is more known for grabbing and then immediately ripping apart rather than just grabbing. Which, to be fair, most of these are. Most of them are just more grab and rip apart. And so, you know, it's like that. But we could legitimately see Oni actually grabbing someone versus, say, MX. It would make more sense there. Even if it's not the most logical thing for the Oni to do during that situation, it would be more logical. Even Samsonite would be more logical than MX on the grab. As there's been a few points to where he has grabbed people during like his entire runtime so far. And so that would make more sense. Just like how he has like the normal grab animation, all that. It makes more sense for him as well. Like, EXE only really makes sense if you consider the ability that just literally grabs someone and immediately munches on them. And it's like the same kind of applies to most of these, because they usually grab and then immediately munch. And so that's one of the biggest factors that you'll see there. Quick reminder to stay hydrated and drink plenty of water. But yeah, in our opinion, we don't think MX needs to grab. I mean, it makes more sense that Via Mimic would be a little bit more rotund, like thicker and all that. It's mainly because Via Mimic can literally gorge itself on whatever you would classify this as, because you have to consider the fact that there's obviously an entity-like thing in this game, which is very much going to be a thing. It's going to have the little hint of Dead by Daylight. Because it's very unlikely that all the monsters came here by choice, as some would definitely not. Others would, 100%. Here, man. Come through here. Uh-huh. Come on, through the door. Please. We're trying to help you, man. Gotcha. Okay. Well, we're not just gonna stand here and take it. We are trying to help you, but we're not gonna die to you at the same time. I think that's still upstairs. Yeah. I think that's also upstairs still. Yep. We'll definitely help you out if you're lagging a bit, man, but we're not gonna just give ourselves up entirely. We're just trying to help you open the door. Who's down here? Don't like that people have that. That's not good. I don't think that should be in Roblox at all. Yeah, we still don't get that trick. Yeah, that really just shouldn't be in Roblox. That's highly inappropriate. Oh yeah, we personally like the remodel for Vita Mimic. It's a bit strange to look at, but we feel like it needs to have that, like, strangeness to it. Oh, hello. Thank you. Still pretty decent at remembering everything. That's not a good sound. Deserved. Thank you. You're doing God's work, man. Go after a different person, we're not worth your time. Okay. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. That's also that same issue. Don't know why that head is there. It really shouldn't be. I don't get how it's happening necessarily. Guess it's just what Roblox defaults to after a bit. Maybe it's because it's up there first before anything else, but still weird. Fast Press Fry with us sounds wonderful. We'll take it. That's such a good map for us. Like, yeah, it's not that dark, but you can still work with it pretty easily. Still absolutely love that Bloxer skin. It is so good. Yeah, it's not like a map has to be dark to be an effective killer.
Are you sure?
Is that really worth your time, man? I'm just gonna ask you that question genuinely. Very well played. Hey, buddy.
Are you sure?
That's not very worth your time. is our plan? So maybe Ray have a course of action. So not within our radius anymore. I don't get them either way, because it's too late on that. Yeah. The flames are very difficult to work around, if anything, just because it makes it much harder to follow. Even that one's having difficulty and still can't see it clipping through. That's why we don't like R15 models whatsoever. They just... they annoy us because it makes things clip weird. That's why we wish it wasn't R15, but this game forces R15 now. Give a second, we're gonna try to see if we can somehow solve this situation. Because it's such a question as to why. Okay, there's definitely a reason why we dislike it. It's like there's not really much we can do or say on that matter. Which way? That's the problem is that we're not sure if there's gonna be like any headpiece that could necessarily be smaller than that. It's like that one could work. It's just kind of like a band-aid solution to it. It's because with R15 models, a lot of accessories and stuff end up breaking, which kind of makes us a bit upset. Because our model is pretty much made around R6. Basically, R6 is old Roblox avatars versus R15, which is new Roblox avatars, and how they're set up. Which is commonly why you'll see most games typically use R6 still. And so you still have like that old Roblox kind of look to it. But pretty much, R15 is new Roblox. And so you kind of have that issue that you'll see with older ones, where they just are not necessarily made for the animations that come with R15 models. Which is why they're troublesome. So far, to our knowledge, the main fix would be having a faceless model, and that would probably solve most of the issues that would occur. Either there, or just having a smaller head shape in general would take care of that problem. But it's definitely a big factor there.
It's time to have some fun with Uncle Samson.
It's like we could probably figure out like a fix or a workaround for that matter. Thank you. Like we already have an idea to work with. That's really unfortunate. there's a reason why we just kind of dislike R6. It just is more inconvenient than anything else. Not R6, R15. Like, let's see, would this fix it? We had this one. That one seems like it could fix. Maybe. Like, let's see this one real quick. Actually, we'll set to that one first, so like whenever we reload. Yeah, because you can kind of see where it's like tearing through the accessory, but you know, we'll go with our first idea here. We do this, and we try to change the scale of the avatar. Or maybe just doing that will be enough to fix it, but we're not sure. We'll just have to see next round. So that one tears through it a little bit too much. But fairly certain, since I'll always try Force R15, that's where it's gonna try to do that. Ooh, a really good map. It's like VMMic's worst map, like possible, would probably be mainland. That is arguably gonna be VMMic's worst map. And why does everyone just keep disconnecting whenever it gets around to us? And we'll do our favorite thing. I wish it was easier to press the taunts. We love doing that as Vita Mimic. We wish, because there's an old video of Vita Mimic out there. Yeah, didn't fix it. There's an old video of Vita Mimic out there. And it's really great, actually. For a few reasons. Because, you know. There's just this Vita Mimic player that's like slowly walking up to this person who's already bone broken as the last man standing thing. And the second anything happens there, they just die while they're just flossing as they get closer and closer. Which makes it one of the funniest things. Actually, we may be able to adjust the accessory. That is a potential. Oh. Bye-bye. Thing is, we don't think that you can adjust it without being on like either the mobile app or being on the actual like Roblox like app. I don't think that you can do it any other way. So either you need to be on the mobile app or the application on the computer. We're gonna finish doing our objectives, and then we'll just let you get the kill. Here. 2 more buttons, and then 1 more valve. And there should be plenty of time to kill us on top of that. Give us a second. So you can wait on this. Okay? We'll be able to kill it. Wait. So I have objectives. We have 1 more button. Okay? We're just saying over here. Okay. Yeah. Let's see, what does that do to the avatar? It doesn't fix the face, so... we'll just turn everything to 100%. See if that does anything. Because that'll make it as close to the base avatar as possible. There just really isn't a face that works. They all stick out. Sticks out. That one also sticks out. Sorry, person, you just gotta be targeted. You know what? We're not gonna kill you. We're just gonna injure you badly. Yeah. Enjoy. We're just gonna injure you badly as well, if that's okay. Yeah. Okay, go about your day. We're gonna figure this out real quick. Okay, which one does not negatively affect the avatar in any way? So it's a hard ask right now. That one is like the least effect on the avatar, but still not good. Let's look at this one again. We looked at earlier, but yeah. That just, oh, that looks scary actually. Of all of them, probably that. That is arguably the best one we have. We would need a faceless one. Oh. Yeah, we did go AFK. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, we got kicked for just dancing. We couldn't help ourselves, we wanted to dance. We wanted to dance. is this? Like, that would work. Because we know headless is incredibly pricey. So we understand how bad that is. And why we would probably never buy it. I'm just gonna head over here real quick. I'm not that interested in dying yet. Oh. Guess they exploded at some point. Is that what we think it is? No. Hello. I have to go for that. I just trying to do argument. But yeah, we'd need a faceless one, which I thought we had one of those a while back, but I think we know what that was. I think it's an accessory rather than an actual dynamic face. Is that correct? That is correct. We do indeed have an accessory. Yeah, it's not necessarily intentional XP for me, it's just, you know, there's not enough people. Roblox Innovation Awards, Limited Edition Crystal Noob. That is what it is to our knowledge, based off the back of it. I'll make sure to get a dynamic face at some point. I just didn't think it would be a problem. Need to go and do this as soon as possible. Because the inside ones are probably the scariest ones to deal with. Walk around that real quick. Can't walk around that one though. They're going after that person. Should probably do this.
with Uncle Samson.
When you get faceless thing, I have to think about that. Not excited to think about that because that's a pain to have to get something else just because of how Roblox's stuff is set up. Do you have a flashbang? No? Okay. Understood. I always figure we may as well ask. Let me go over and do this. That's where we're missing one. Man, we want to play like some Slender Fortress again. Like, we've really had down the mind for a bit. We want PCX back. Why aren't we getting him back? We need our goat. Yeah, they're probably dead. Yeah, they're dead. Well, it'd just be like that. Yeah. We want to play so many different games, but we just don't know what to play. Like, the other day we were thinking of playing Slime Rancher 2, since we want to kind of relax a bit. At the same time, it just feels like we never really know. Like, we do like Stricken, but we're fairly certain that one's coming back guaranteed, which is something that we are excited to hear. But we want PCX back so badly. Because PCX was kind of the character that we liked to play a lot before Stricken came through. A giant pencil.
I know where you live.
Oh. It's a tough predicament to think about. Why do we have to get the difficult question? Not difficult question, but position to be in. It's very hard to think about that. We've had a little bit of time to think on it now, so I have a proper answer. Okay. Is there anybody else with you? Nope. I'll just give you one tap. Where's the other person? wasted a lot of stamina. Making it seem more convincing that we're still running is good. We may ask, did you somehow avoid that attack? You're really good at dodging via mimic. I'm not gonna lie about that. In fact, you're really good at it. Which makes it all the more fun to try to catch you. That flashlight's gonna get in the way a lot. I bet your stamina's not gonna hold up forever. So thank you. Thank you. Let's see here. Rainydaysout is going to be a nightmare to work with. Thank you for praying. We appreciate it. They were expecting you to die on that trip. The fact that you survived probably shocked them. It's all because the other person went and stepped on the trap. Sometimes these sound effects are so great. You got this. Right, you literally can't go anywhere. We forgot that Oh, that's good. Oh, you know what? That's clip worthy. That's clip worthy. Alright, we're gonna go grab a clip of that real quick. Give me a second. Yes. Why are we logged out of Twitch? That makes no sense. Okay, well, we'll just clip it on YouTube in that case. Oh, audio clock, yeah. We don't know why we're signed out on Twitch. We'll just have to re-sign in that case. We'll do that later, though. Go ahead. We want to join you. Wait. Uh-huh. Raspberry Sprite. Yeah, we just kept missing. We're not used to playing Fuwadi. It's like if we were more used to playing Fuwadi, then we may have better odds at actually landing a hit, but we're just not that good at playing Fuwadi. Need to do these areas first. Need to do high risk. So a lot of these areas are gonna be trapped later. That one. Oh, we'll take that. Don't be an effective trick. And we can just kind of pull that out at random. Will the instant lobby teleport? Oh, they're so dead. There's just no getting around that. They're just dead. Oh, that lag though. It costed them everything. Seems like the lobby is getting empty again. Oh, someone else joined. Reminder, stay hydrated, drink plenty of water. Speaking of, we need to go refill our water, as there's not really any in it. If we end up dying early on a round, we'll think about it. Honestly, coloring your Vita Mimic to be more in line with whatever the map is sounds genuinely better. I've never even thought about the idea, so we'll think about using it like that. Actually, once we get done with color chase for the night, we need to go set up our flashcards a bit more. And so that way we can keep on studying more Korean. So it'd make us super happy to learn it. Considering we still have the game in Korean, so it would be a good idea to try to learn more of it and memorize it a bit more. You know, that's the first time we didn't even see you before you, like, did that. So kudos, you did very well on that. I honestly think it's more because of, the fact that you have your Vita Mimic colored blue. That made it so difficult for us to distinguish on that. That's very well, actually. But yeah, we need to work on our flashcards. There's plenty to look at. empty schoolhouse. Fair enough. Fair enough. It is very easy to get outperformed with Beta Mimic, unfortunately. If someone's pretty well aware of how Beta Mimic plays, it can be very difficult to get a chase that's successful. That's why it was so beneficial around the start of the release of Beta Mimic, re-release of Beta Mimic, because a lot of people had forgotten how to play against it. And so is just really good. Samsonite, if people know how to play it, they will usually slide out of your range whenever you do the stomp. And then they can pretty much just outperform you from that point on. It's really rough. Oh, that, you know, that almost actually got us. Actually did get us. Kudos to actually using that properly. Man, we've never been got like that. That was rough, actually. They went invisible. There was someone there. They were watching. Yeah, we like playing via Mimic, it's just really fun for us. Right, we keep forgetting to look at the VMMX skin. We'll do that soonish, hopefully. If we don't forget. Cause our brain kinda just thinks on a lot of different thoughts right now. Cause there's a plethora of thoughts happening. So we're just kind of scatterbrained right now. Well played. You had the hit. Oh, fair enough. That gives us a chance to look at the skin as well, so. Need to go here and then go here. Like we could just go with something like this. So now we're set to the default color. I'll go with like this color. It's a very specific color that we're trying to hit. Fine. Just wanted to look at the rest of these. Okay. Oh yeah, well, I'll probably just go with this. Oh, double trouble. Well, it's gonna be with a vapor. Chances are the vapor will probably choose off level, which would mean that you would be the highest one to have the likely chance with vapor. It could also be from a friend group, so one of these people may also get selected instead. Or the vapor could choose based off both, like, most mutually benefiting. And, I'd say that Baldy's pretty mutually benefiting on that. So it's either their friend or it was a mutual benefit to have Baldy instead. Which, we can see it. As Baldy's a good, trapper one. Like, obviously, if we wanted to say which one would work the best with most monsters, it would probably be, either Baldy or EXE for that matter. As having a trapping one is really good. Inkville also works well for this, by the way. As although the traps are not as direct about it, they're still pretty good at it. There. And provide what we have. It's like Baldy's like least favorite tape. least favorite music, whatever it is really good for monsters because it does hide most of their sounds along with objective sounds. So it can be really mutually beneficial to have that. Yep. We saved ourselves by doing the objective. That was really close, actually. Don't place it. Yeah, we were on fire during that. We nearly died, but we made it.
Oh, hi.
Hopefully it's not the side that Baldy comes from. Good. Bad. Come on. Well, glad that Baldy did chase early on with us, as we know how to counter him pretty well. I think Baldy's aura reading is already gone. Fair enough. We performed well, though, for the time being. What happened if it's double trouble when it's your turn? We'll choose you. Very simple answer. Let's see here. What can we do? We do this objective, and we head back around. We'll loop around to the monster side objectives, and then we'll go into the center hallway. As it sounds like the best approach that we can take right now. We're hoping that they weren't there. striker. I got this. Just manage your stamina and you should be fine against this. This is a scary combo. EXE has home field advantage. I hope someone hasn't been here for a while. If they're saying Springtrap's gone.
It's time to have some fun with Uncle Samson.
Guess the EXE decided to pass up the opportunity. Let's see here. There should just be one ring left and it should be up here. Yep. Go ahead and move around a bit and get up here. You know, on second thought, we're gonna head back. Something just suddenly compelled us to just walk back. You know what? Something just suddenly compelled us to walk back. God, that scared us. One of the cats was clawing at the door. Honestly, having a flashlight against an EXE would probably be a really good ability to have. Just because because you get so much visibility, actually. It's like, admittedly, this would help. Especially now we're at silver rank. Oh. Fair enough. It's really good. Yeah, it's fun to do a little dance before you kill the last person. It is like one of the things that we enjoy doing. We just wish it was easier, instead of having it be default, and then you have to select from there. It's like, man, we kind of want old taunt system back for some parts of it. Like, we think survivors, they should be able to, like, kind of cycle through, like, the taunts like they want to. But we feel like monster, they should just have one taunt, because you can do so much just by being able to press it with one button, instead of having to, you know, cycle through it. Because that one Vita Mimic video is like seamless for how they just suddenly stop and then like kind of do a floss. And it's like one of the best things ever. It really is. Remember, stay hydrated, drink plenty of water. Always good for you. That's well placed trap. That's double trapped. Jeez. That's double trapped. That's triple trapped. Oh. Oh, I tried. A triple trap is pretty bad though. There's not really much play against that. Hey. Let's see. Oh, they're dead. 100%. That's a wrong theme. It is. Let's see. Looks like we have my world. I think our coloration should be fine. Oh, you may have waste our ability, so kudos. Man, everyone's over here. There's no spring over here anymore. There we go. This match is moving along quite nicely. Okay. So 2 more people. missed that. We're getting spring teched. And you're doing wonderful at it. But that's the flaw right there, is the stamina difference. Hey, he still performed very well. No. We go until 8 still. Nothing's really changed on that. Yeah, we're still doing 8 o'clock streams, so.
Oh, hi.
You know. Hello.
I know where you live.
I get that. Yeah. You should get going though. We finish off this objective and then we can immediately finish off the next one. He's over here, yeah. Really well played, standing still. Yeah, that was a really good play by them. We can't even deny that. That was beautifully played. Yeah, they performed very well. Here. You got this. You're doing so good, man. Oh, the jukes. The jukes. Oh, you're doing so good though. The fact that you ankle broke him like 5 different occasions throughout that chase is amazing. That is something to be proud of right there. Let's see, how well does the vapor play? Ooh, medkit. And flashlight. Really good for this map. Don't really know why they spared us, but we're not gonna deny it. We'll take it. We'll take being spared. We were in the middle of that. Good luck. Cause it's dungeon, so. It's like Samsonite can be going dungeon. What we define as ankle breaking is whenever you end up, just avoiding the attack narrowly. That's what we would classify as ankle breaking.
It's time to have some fun with Uncle Samson.
Yeah, you did that about 5 times with that Baldy flare. Like, in the moment, you probably didn't notice how many times it was. But, man, you are going crazy with the dodges. We're gonna just do this. Seems like a wise decision. I come back here. I feel like this is going to take too long, and it's gonna be the door here. Oh no, okay, we're good. It was going to be that door. Good luck. What? What? A second, I just want to do this real quick. Looks so good. That's good. They'll survive. Let's see. Onui. Onui. XXXIX. So any mention with another EXE. It's gonna be rough. Best of luck to everyone here. We are all going to— oh, they swapped a paper. How kind of them. Or they leave. I think they left, actually. Why is Black Sun easy to play now? One of the things that has changed drastically with Black Sun ever since its, like, release form is that Black Sun used to have a lot more red everywhere, which made it substantially difficult, so substantially more difficult to see as the Survivor. So Survivors kind of have a little bit more of an advantage now that it's a bit more of a clear map than it used to be. And so there's definitely a few, like, factors that could be, like, attributed to it being easier. But we think that's one of the main factors right there. Is just simply the map is easier to navigate with your eyes now, instead of just having to rely on memory. As we think that's a really big factor that plays into it. Yeah, everyone's left. Very sad. Yeah, it's like on this map, you could say that's more monster favored than it was before. With the exception of that one, like, slide glitch that you can do, which can negate quite a few monsters still. But, yeah, no, Black Sun is definitely much easier now than it used to be for Survivors. And one of the leading reasons as well on that is just that it's a very basic map. There's not many obstacles and players can just kind of go at the top and then just fall down at any point. And so, you have never played last time before? Well, we've seen what the map was before. Like the original version of the map, which is kind of what we're going off of. Like, of course, whenever we started playing, the new rendition of the map was the thing that was available. And so, yeah, we've only, like, played on the new rendition. But, overall, new rendition was always Survivor favored. We will say that. It always was. It's just now you can actually see it, which makes Survivors much better at the map. And of course, there's still that infinite loop that Survivors can just go on that most monsters just cannot compete with. It's rough. But yeah, I think that's gonna be fillers. like, we'd still say that a few maps need to be more balanced to favor both sides a little bit more favorably. Because certain maps, they are not balanced for anything. And then other maps, they're more balanced towards survivors or monsters. And of course, just certain monsters are better at certain maps. Like, there's just those factors that just have to be considered. It's not an easy thing to balance an ASIM. ASIMs are very difficult. Where's the other person? Right there. They mind gamed themselves into that. Oh, good luck. How many objectives do you have left? I'll wait. I'll let you do your objectives. Feel free to. And like we said, we're letting you do your objectives if you haven't done them. Fazbear's fry with an Oni. Such small quantity too. Actually, we just now realized why you know whenever we've taken damage. It's because of that that ability that we have whenever it shows whenever we take a head damage. It makes more sense actually. Because you always suddenly knew whenever we were injured and you would always give us a head med kit. Oh, we're doing an MX instead. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. Okay, our auras have been revealed, so we need to be careful. Quite a tense situation there. There we go. Very close call. That flashbang saved us, so that was very nice. Oh, Gobble Run. With a Nihil sounds scary, actually. Oh. Now our next match may actually end up being the last one we do for the night. Yeah, we're not staying around to find out. Second we heard that, like, full-on sprint heading our way, we're like, nah, we don't want to deal with that. What do you mean, fully sprinting towards us at Mach speeds? That would never happen. Ah. Yeah, that's our objective. That's yeah, that's a bit spooky there. Honestly, I think we stay in this corner. If we want to live, this is the best play we can do. That's a real game of stealth whenever you're going up against Nyla. As they don't get typical aura reading. That was good. Good match there. Yeah, this one will probably be our final match. And we probably need to get going, and so that way we can start our Korean stuff, all of that. Man, everyone just left. That's okay. Well, you do your objectives. We're gonna go kill the other person. Who knows? It's always tough answering that question because we genuinely have no clue in most cases. One's over here. But where is everyone? Horrible. Have you done all of your objectives? If not, you can go ahead and go do them. We will just follow. That's entertaining to us. Hey. I'll go and start ending stream here. It's been a very fun live stream though. It was nice to come back to Pillar Chase 2 for a bit. I think we'll probably just be swapping between Outcome Memories and Pillar Chase 2. And so that way it feels a little bit more easier to come back to both games at any given time. Like, we still want to see the recode of Pillar Chase 2 whenever it comes out, so well, we'll just see when that happens. It may happen pretty early, or it may not happen at all, you know? Who really knows what's going on behind the scenes there? I mean, we sure don't. We've been trying to figure that out for a while. But, you know. It's like that. Let's see here. Hey, we'll be ending stream shortly. We just have to go through and do all the random stuff that we need to do before we actually start the ending segment. Where is it? It is. We go here. Yeah, it was fun. It was fun to kind of revisit Pillar Chase 2 again. Like, it is genuinely a super fun game. It's just that it is somewhat repetitive over time. And so that's one of the things that we end up, you know, suffering from, is the fact that it gets a little bit too repetitive. But I'll say that it's fine. We don't mind it. It's really good. Which one's I didn't even realize that YouTube even had people. It wasn't updating on our end. Like I said, we're about to end stream. It's just taking us a moment since we're going through all the things. But yeah, no, YouTube did not show up on OBS whatsoever, apparently earlier. Like, messages were not showing up, but it's because of how YouTube has set up, their chat. It does not really mesh well with OBS, unfortunately. I'd love it if it did. Make it so much easier. But, you know, OBS is not necessarily made for YouTube in mind. It was made just mainly for Twitch at the time. But now we can start ending stream. To anyone watching or listening to the stream or in the distant future, thank you very much. We appreciate any and all attention that's given to the channels, and we hope that anyone that's still here has a very good night or a very good day, depending on what time of day it is for you. And we will catch everyone in the next stream. And as always, remember, stay hydrated. And yeah, bye bye.